Well, hi, welcome to my latest video. Well, this one will be part 2 of my sound upgrade from my studio. Now, the upgrade is meant to primarily be for my restarting of my streaming for various projects that I will do live, but also for some video recording that I do in the studio, especially screen captures and other aspects of my various videos. So what I have here is the RØDECaster Duo. I showed this in the first video, part 1, but we didn't turn it on, and I have yet to turn it on. I did read through the manual online in quite a bit of detail, so hopefully I have enough information to at least get started. We're going to turn it on, set it up, and make sure that it works. I also have the Shure microphone that's part of this upgrade, the SMB7, and I have not tried that at all either. It has not been plugged into anything. Hopefully it works. Fingers crossed, right? I finally have the headset. Now the headset I did test. I tested it out by plugging it on that computer back here just to make sure it was still good. I had purchased this a bit in advance of these two pieces, and I wanted to make sure that I could test it out before the warranty to end, okay? So that's why I did that. It works fine. Hopefully it works fine with the RØDECaster Duo. So anyway, let's get started and make sure this trio of equipment works fine and allow me to eventually roll it into production, let they say, onto my new upgraded sound for my studio. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here it is. I've got the power supply already wired up. Just have to connect it back here. It's right here. And then I'll plug it in to my UPS. And then, whoops, looked like a sort of flash. Let me push down the power button. There it goes, coming up. Let me take off this tear. No noise, okay. Oh, I want to also connect up the internet. I have an internet cable here. Oh, it's all lighting up. Gets us initiating. Let me put the internet in back here on the RJ45. Let's see, is it showing up there? Yeah, it's being recognized by my switch. Okay, what do I do here? It must be touch screen. There we go. I'm supposed to be able to use this too if I wanted to, but I'm not. I think I'll just do touch screen all the way. Oh, here, this is where the rotary knob comes in play. Let me get to the year. I think if I tap it, it goes to the next one. Yeah. It is 11. Tap it. 19. And the time is 3:40. 3:40. Still 3:40? Actually 3:41 now. And I'll take the 2 seconds. And then I'll say, let's see, can I get to Eastern time? Here, Eastern time US. Click on that. And then we're back. Let me see, we want 12-hour PM. So 12-hour PM. And then show date and time, why not? And there we are. I am wired to the internet. It looks like it has an update to come in. Now there's two ways of updating it. It can update directly like this, or you could connect it up to the software, which I don't have installed right now. Okay, it's downloading version 1.3.4 of the new firmware for it. Update complete. Firmware 1.3.4 successfully installed. Let's get started. To improve future updates, to assist with troubleshooting, you can share things like this. Not sure, how does this work? I'm going to turn these off for now. There we go. Now it does things by what they call shows. So there is a default show, which is what I'm going to use. If I decide to use this for other purposes or with different computers, possibly I could change it so that it has more than one show. Create the default show using the default settings. Why not for now? Oh, I got to give it the default show, the name that I want. PE for doers, I guess, is what I'll do. Oh, I get to pick what I want it to do. Which mic do I want to put? Now, I already have the mic set up here, my Shure, right? The Shure mic is already installed here. The SM7B, it's connected. I have the end of the cable here. So I will plug this into the first port. There we go. So now it's there. Select icon for my microphone, I guess. Let's pick that. I can pick animals if I wanted to. I'll go ahead and leave it at that for now. Oh, there's more icons to choose from. Oh, you got to hit the green thing when you got what you want. Okay, let me string through them here. I wonder if I could add my own icon later, my symbol for my channel. Maybe. Right now I have just a default mic set. Not sure what. Let me pick this. What the heck? And say okay to that. PE for doers. You're ready to go. And here we are. Oh, look, it's picking up my sound already. Hi, testing, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, okay. So the microphone is already working. Did it pick the right microphone though? Let me see, if I pick this number, I can see what it looks like. Oh, you can strew along, condenser, line in. Let's see what, oh, here it is, SM7B right here. I'll pick that one. Looks like we have it automatically set here. I have it set for neutral, so I can change it so that it's louder if I want by hitting this thing here. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. I'll let it go up to 70 dB. That'll be the neutral for now. It looks like I got to be within this range here. So let me bring it down a bit so it looks more like that range. 54 dB, now a little bit more would be up. 60 dB, that's about right. So there's a lot of different options here. I'm not going to go through them all here. I just want to get it to work. There's a whole manual that I read through, and it's pretty advanced. It's pretty advanced in terms of all of the different things I could do here. I love the fact that I have these buttons here, and I'm going to use those to put some sound effects in, right? May even create some of my own. I know when you hit this, you can actually change the sound effects. But let me see, do I get out of that? Look, I'm back here again. This shows the sound effects. So right now it's got music, bed, applause, crickets, trombone, air horn. What does it do if I just press it? Oh, I'm not going to hear it because I have no speakers on it. But it was just playing a trombone. What if I change it? Oh, now I can go to chimes, rim shot, voice type, disguise, sensor. These are all explained. And also adjust the pitch and so forth. A lot of things you can do with these buttons. Now they're off. Okay. You can turn them off with these two arrows, or you can switch through the different options. And you have a bunch that are not assigned. So I think if I put my headset on, which I happen to have here, right? Let me put my headset on. Now, so the headset connector I want to use, although there's multiple ones, is right back here. It's upside down to the camera, sorry. But this is the headset pair, number 1, number 2. They're both controlled by individual volume controls here for number 1 and number 2. But those are 1/4 inch audio connectors. My headset has the 1/8 inch. So I have to put an adapter on it. So I happen to have one of those here. Converting 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch. And then I can plug that in back here. On number 1, push it all the way in. And then let's see what happens now. Take my headset, put it on, hit this. What do I get? Let me play it to the microphone. I could try different ones too. I could try the that's a long one, so I'm going to cut it short by hitting it again. Applause. Air horn. Crickets. I don't hear anything there. Must be very low. This is the controller for it because it's on the 4th channel. Scratch record. Hit it over that way. Oops. Number 2. There's 4 sets of 6, so we have a total of 24 of these. Come over here and do chimes. Do it again. That's pretty good. Rim shot. Okay, 3. Well, those are special features. I'm not going to get into that right now. So we'll just leave it at that. It does work. Okay, so there's another headset connector here that allows for stereo and the microphone input. So you can set that up as another headset connection, as another input to it, and like another, you can assign it to a channel, just like all the rest of these, right? So let me go ahead and do a recording. I have the microphone working here, right? I will come in here and get my mouth close to it. It's about 2 inches away at this point. Let me get the headset on so I can hear what I'm saying. And definitely I hear what I'm saying through my headset here. Whoops, wrong one. This one here is the adjustment for the headset, number 1. I can go up or down or whatever I want. Now I need an SD card, which I happen to have one over here. Okay, so this SD card is 128 gig. Yep, 128 gigabyte. So we can get it in focus here. There we go. 128 gigabyte. It's been formatted. I formatted it when I first bought it. I've not put anything on it yet. So let's put it in. Right now I can't do a recording. The recording is grayed out because there's no SD card to record into. But if I take this and I push it in here, let's see what happens. Until it locks in place. Oh, there it is. It appeared now. The SD card is there, and that turned green, which means I can record if I want to. It says I have 12 plus hours of recording time. If you look at the little font right in there. So let me do a test recording and see what it sounds like. I'll throw a couple of sound effects in there as well. So let's try that. I'll hit this and we'll say, let's get started. Okay, this is a test recording. I'm coming through my new RØDECaster Duo and the Shure SM7B microphone. I can go ahead and do different things. Let me go ahead and try to do mute, and so I'll be saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after that. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not recorded, I'm sure. Okay, we'll hear that later, whether or not it was recorded or not. I think the thing kept rolling. It doesn't give an indicator of it, but we'll find out when I play it back later. Let's throw a sound effect in there. I'll stop that one. This is the slider for the sound effect, so it looks like it was kind of loud there. That's supposed to be crickets. I don't hear anything. Well, we'll try it on the playback. Maybe it shows. I don't know. Oh, record scratch. Okay. I don't think there's any others I can try, is there? Oh, chimes. And rim shot. And I'll probably be adding my own. You could put a little audio clip in these things too if there's something you always say. And there's a couple of things I have in mind. Nothing that can't be broadcast, I'm sure. So with that, let me go ahead, and it is showing the recording time here as we're going, right? Let me go ahead and stop this and see what we get. I got to hold it down to stop it completely. There we go. And it went back to the time and date. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let me go ahead and show you how to load the software on it. Take the little recording that we just did and download it, and then I'll play it toward the end of this video. Okay, so let's go now and look at the software. Okay, so this is a Google, and I've typed in RØDECaster Duo software. And when I hit enter, these are the choices that came, and the one that I want is right here, RØDECaster Duo, using Rode Centeral, which is what they call it. The software. It happens to be the exact same software that's used for the microphones, the wireless microphones that I have from Rode. The wireless Go 2 microphone sets that I use. Exactly the same software. I haven't used it for something like a mixer yet, so it might be a little bit different. Probably will work fine. We'll test that later to make sure it still works with my microphones. So if I come in here, this is like a manual page over the software. It tells you back actually how to do all the steps. Let me just download it. I gotta say I want Windows or Mac. I'll say Windows. It's downloading and it's done. Let me open it as a window, and I have to go into it and extract it. I'll extract all. I say extract, and there we are. Now we have it opened up, and there's the RØDECaster Central software 2.0.61, which is a newer version from what I recall from my microphones. But it still starts with 2, just that the dot number is different. Let me install this, and we'll see what happens. This PC does not have it installed yet. Next, I accept. Standard install here. I'm just going to go through it pretty quickly. Install. It's now asking for my password for administrator, that is. Okay, now it's installing. And do I want to launch it? Hey, why not? Let me connect up, though, the RØDECaster using the USB. They give you a nice 6-foot cable that should reach, and it does. And it seems like the computer has recognized it. Let me just go ahead and say launch RØDECaster upon finishing, and then here we go. It sees RØDECaster Duo. I have it plugged in. Let me click on that. Oh, there's many more options than I have with my microphones. And here it put the symbol that I had picked and the name of it. So that's pretty interesting. So if I go ahead and say audio setup, I can do transfer recordings. That's all I get with my microphones, by the way. Let me click on that. Okay. And it opened up, the window moved over here where it opened up a separate window into my device SD card. But here we go. It shows that there is a recording that's out there. It was today at 4:52 p.m. Stereo, 1 minute and 53 seconds. So if I want to take this, I can play it here even if I wanted to. I won't do that. I'll play it separately in a minute. I'll put it at the end of the video, but let me transfer it. Now I have to hit custom and then I say .wave 43. I want the MP3. I'll just export it. Now it opens up a place to put it. So I will put it into where I'm keeping my other files. Okay, so select folder and it's transferring it into the folder. Let me see if it actually transferred it in. And there we go. That's the actual directory. Those are the videos that I've taken so far from my overhead camera and the recording itself. So I will play it at the end of this video. No point in playing it twice. So with that, let's see, I think we're good. I can go ahead and I'll just leave it on the SD card for now. We got plenty of room on there. We'll just add to it, you know, until it gets to a point where I want to change it. But this is their software for transferring and handling, and it can do many more things too, right? It can actually change the device configuration. It can customize the smart pads. It can set up the audio from here rather than from the device itself. And that looks very similar to what we have on the actual RØDECaster Duo. And I think that I won't get into this in too much unless people want me to. I have to play with it for a while first to make sure I understand exactly how it all works. But put a comment down below if this is something you'd be interested in, or if you're interested in further learning some of the more advanced features on the RØDECaster Duo, some of which I have to play with. And it's very advanced, like I said earlier in this video, and I thank everybody for taking the time to listen to it. Take care. Okay, this is a test recording. I'm coming through my new RØDECaster Duo and the Shure SM7B microphone. I can go ahead and do different things. Let me go ahead and try to do mute, and so I'll be saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after that. Ready? Okay, we'll hear that later, whether or not it was recorded or not. I think the thing kept rolling. It doesn't give an indicator of it, but we'll find out when I play it back later. Let's throw a sound effect in there. I'll stop that one. This is the slider for the sound effect, so it looks like it was kind of loud there. That's supposed to be crickets. I don't hear anything. Well, we'll try it on the playback. Maybe it shows. I don't know. Oh, record scratch. Okay. I don't think there's any others I can try, is there? Oh, chimes. And rim shot. And I'll probably be adding my own. You could put a little audio clip in these things too, if there's something you always say. There's a couple of things I have in mind. Nothing that can't be broadcast, I'm sure. So with that, let me go ahead and it is showing the recording time here as we're going, right? Let me go ahead and stop.